skincare routine for you, and I was watching my skincare routines back from a very long time ago the other day, and I realised how much they had changed. So I thought today I would put together the things that I have been using a lot pretty much for the last 6 months, if not longer. And my routine is very solid now. It's pretty much like nothing really changes. I very rarely use anything new. I think the last time I introduced something new was 3 months ago now. And in addition to the consistency that I now have, I also only use around 4 or 5 products on a daily basis. So it's much more consistent all round, and I've really found that my skin has been benefiting from that. So without further ado, I've cleared out my skincare drawer and I've got everything here. I'm going to get started with cleansing, and I do a few things when I cleanse. In the morning I like to use the Clarins Water Comfort One Step Cleanser. This is heavenly, it smells like peaches, it's super refreshing and light and lovely, and it's just great for when you're really in a rush in the morning and you can't be bothered to kind of really get down to a proper cleanse. I know I should, but you know, sometimes you just don't have the time, and I feel like Bioderma is the wrong thing to be using for a cleanse. It's more to remove makeup, which I don't have on my face first thing in the morning. I just want to get rid of the sweat and any sweaty grime that is on my face. That sounds disgusting, but that's what I use. And then when I'm not in a rush, I go in with the Oskia Renaissance Cleansing Gel, and I love this. This has been recommended by so many various people on YouTube. It's definitely not recommended without good reason. I really do rate this. It's so lovely. It feels very luxurious on your skin. Although it's a gel, I find it's more of a balm, and it just literally oh, it feels so lovely on your skin, and it smells incredible. It smells kind of like Turkish delights. It's got that kind of rosy scent to it. It really is beautiful, and it does such a good job of cleansing my skin. Taking off makeup as well that has been left over if I've missed a bit, like especially if we've got waterproof mascara on. This takes it off like a dream. So I use this in the morning and in the evening as my cleanser. And then in the evening, as kind of like my makeup removal, I just use Bioderma. You can get this a lot more easily in the UK now, which is amazing. I'm so much happier about that, because the trip to France is a bit of a pain in the balls, I'm not gonna lie. And this just does an amazing job of taking off my mascara and eyeliner and base makeup really quickly. I usually do my base makeup first and then do my eyes, and it just is so speedy. Obviously for waterproof makeup you need something a little bit stronger, but for my everyday makeup, even with my heavy liner and mascara, this does the job. And then on my seriously spotty days I go in with the Roche Posay Serozinc solution, and this is a zinc sulfate dilution. This is a zinc sulfate solution, and it just does a really amazing job of clearing up those under the skin bumps that you get when you've been eating not very good food, which happens to me quite regularly. It does nothing really for the kind of big disgusting under the skin whelps that I seem to get on my forehead when I eat something that I am intolerant to. But for any little bumps, kind of especially around my T-zone, that are kind of like a bacterial build-up, this actually does an amazing job. I use it more in the evening than I do in the mornings, just because I find it's much more effective on my skin when I use it before I go to bed. But if my skin is looking particularly shitty, I will use this day and night, and I just really love it. I've got backups of this and I've gone through one already, and I really do rate it, unfortunately, because it was one of those really hyped up products that I didn't want to love, and I do. And then we move on to serums and oils, and I used to have a million serums and oils that I would kind of rotate, and now that my routine is much more consistent, my skin has been so much better, and I still stand by investing in your serums and oils. I think they're some of the best things to invest in a skincare routine. And the serum that I've been loving is the Chapman Skin Assist Intense Hydrating Booster. I've been using this for about 3 months and I could not recommend it enough. I think that if there was one thing that you were going to invest in for your skincare routine, it would be this, because it's really good for dehydrated skin and just plumping and giving you a really lovely glow. And I think everyone gets dehydrated skin at some point. I don't think anyone ever drinks the perfect amount of water all of the time. If you do, I want to know your secret. How do you do it? And as you can guess by that, I'm so guilty of not drinking water all of the time, and I really do struggle with my water intake, and this just really helps with dehydration lines on my forehead. And then in terms of oils, I'm not so big on oils anymore. I don't find that they really do as much for my skin as the serum does. But I do love the Chapman Skin Assist Overnight Facial. This is kind of like an amped up version of Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair, and I really do just love it. It's kind of very similar to the Balance Me Radiance Facial Oil in terms of like the glow that it gives. It's really lovely. So if you're looking for something that mimics similar results, but with the Estee Lauder feel, then this is kind of, yeah, so Balance Me, Estee Lauder, if you're looking for similar ones, those are the ones to go for, because this is rather pricey. And then we move on to moisturisers, and I say moisturisers I use this one every single day pretty much. There's only very few days where I use a different one, and this is the Make a Difference Plus Moisturiser by Origins, and I rate this so much. I've been using it for a good 2 years now, on and off, and I've kind of stuck with it I think for the past 6 months at least, and this is my 4th tub of this. My boyfriend loves this as well. It smells incredible. It's very lightweight, so it sinks in really quickly, but does an amazing job at hydrating your skin, and my skin has just been so much better since I've started using this. Like I said, it smells incredible as well. It's like there's a party on your face. It's like there's angels having a little gathering on your face. It's just gorgeous, and it's also not too pricey either, which I really love. I think the Origins are a great brand for kind of more affordable high-end skincare, and their skincare is obviously so good as well, so I can't recommend them enough, and I love this. And on days when my skin just needs a little something extra, I've been using the Origins Make a Difference Plus treatment, and I kind of use that over the top of the Make a Difference Plus moisturiser. This is more kind of helping to give my skin a lovely glow and look very just really healthy, and it helps to kind of calm and soothe, whereas I use the Origins Make a Difference Plus moisturiser just to kind of hydrate, and the two just make a really beautiful combination. So I've been loving using this when my skin just needs a little bit of extra something. So moving on to little extras, when my skin needs it, I've been using the Keihls Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado just around my eye area. I find that in the winter especially, my eyelids and just anywhere around my eyes gets incredibly dry. I hate it, and this is kind of like the best thing for it. This is the only thing that I've found that helps. It's very thick in its consistency, so I like to warm it up on my fingers first and then just tap it in with my ring finger around the eye area. But I just think that this is such a good, affordable, decent eye cream. It's about £20, and it's just lasted me so long because you need the tiniest amount. So if you're looking for a good thick eye cream, I definitely recommend that. And then for lip balm, Nuxe Reve Miel lip balm. I don't use anything else, and I haven't for I think about 3 years now. I've gone through countless tubs of this stuff, and I just, even though it's £9, which is a super expensive lip balm, I use the tiniest amount every single day. I only use it once a day now because my lips are so not dry anymore that it doesn't really need anything else. And these last me ages. They're lasting me longer and longer the more of them that I buy. They really do seem to have done a lasting job on my lips. Like, it's not just like a temporary fix, if you know what I'm saying. It's kind of like it's done something good. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm really hungry right now, and I need to go eat some brownies that I baked earlier. So yeah, that is my lip balm, and I usually use it just before I go to bed as kind of like the last step in my routine, but sometimes I use it in the morning as well if I know that I'm about to use like a matte lipstick, that's the one, or a lip pencil. I'll use this just like 20 minutes before, just to kind of make application a little bit easier. And it's a matte finish as well, so it just really does sit so well under makeup. That is it for my skincare routine. We are done. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!